Okay. He didn't have a fucking round.
Okay.
He didn't even touch Bud. What? I'm talking about that knowledge. And he listens to his corner.
You got it. I give respect. Respect.
Hey, Bomac, do you feel like Derek should have stopped the fight?
He should have never signed the contract.
Oh, wow.
Bomac finally reacts to Jaron Boots Ennis becoming the new IBF world champion. He also gives his thoughts on a potential fight between Terence Bud Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis. And salute to Fight Hype for the interview. Check out a little bit of what Bomac had to say.
For the best. Now, I got to get your thoughts on what you think of the IBF's ruling stripping Terence a couple days ago.
Well, it's kind of biased how they treat Terence, and kind of fucked up and shit, but we accomplished what we need to accomplish. We got that undisputed title and 47 Supreme. Now they can't take that away from me. They take everything else. They can't take that. That's history being made.
You mentioned, bias against Terence and how quickly they stripped him. When you got, we won't name names, but you got this guy holding on to it for 3 years.
Yep.
This guy doesn't have to fight as mandatory. This guy can move up and still keep the belts.
Right.
Why do you think they did it that with Terence?
It probably was a little pressure from the what's his name?
Boots Ennis.
In his camp, because they have been pressing for a while. They was pressing for a split fight, so when the title changed hands, so things just happen, it's hard, man, we cool. We got what we need.
I understand Terence, from his point of view, there's nothing in it for him with a Boots fight. But, these guys, I feel like that is a good-ass fight. Now, I get why Terence wouldn't be interested. He's never be the world champion, all that. What's your thoughts on all that, though, Crawford and Boots?
Yeah, he don't bring nothing to the table, man. Terence is at the stage now in his career to where he can pick and choose what he wants to do. He don't want to fight Boots because Boots doesn't bring anything to the table. Hey, that's what he chose to do. I'm going to ride with it, and if anybody don't ride with it, I won't give a damn, and I'm sure he don't.
And after hearing what Bomac had to say, it's what we all been saying. Jaron Boots Ennis simply don't bring nothing to the table. If Jaron Boots Ennis was marketed a certain way, and it's unfortunate, right? But this is just how boxing works. Jaron Boots Ennis has nothing really to offer Terence Bud Crawford, especially when Terence Crawford is looking for bigger and better opportunities at 36 years old. Boots Ennis is going to have to do more, right? He's going to have to do a little bit more. If he wants that Crawford fight, he's going to have to start banging on that door. And that's just the reality of the situation. If Boots Ennis really wants to pressure Crawford into a fight, he knows what he got to do. Terence Bud Crawford, why would I look down? Why would I look down when it's only on up from here on out? It took me forever, 35, 36 years old, to get to this spot. Why would I look back down now, right? Why would I look back down now after I've done everything everybody asked of me? I fought Sean Porter. I left my promoter, right? I fought the big fish. I did this. I did whatever everybody asked me to. I crossed the side of the street, did everything else. Now it's time for me to do what I want to do, right? Terence Bud Crawford wants fights like Canelo Alvarez, Tim Tszyu, maybe even Jermell Charlo, even though he recently said that he's not too interested because of that sour performance that Jermell put up. But Jaron Boots Ennis, man, look, I'm not discrediting the kid, right? But I am a realist as well. His last main event fight looked like it was in a high school auditorium. It wasn't a big venue at all. Considering what Jaron Ennis brings as a fighter to the sport, he doesn't have quite yet the backing, I should say, right? The backing, the money behind him, the big ticket seller. He just doesn't have that to entice a guy like Terence Crawford at this point of Bud Crawford's career. Now, if Crawford was a guy who was still trying to look to become undisputed at welterweight or do all this, then maybe he'll have to run into a guy like Boots Ennis. But realistically, if Boots Ennis really wants to fight with Terence Crawford, he knows what he got to do. Otherwise, I think that Team Ennis is content with the situation that they're in right now. They got the IBF title. Now he's a world champion. He didn't really have to fight nobody for it. Nobody put up no resistance for him to get that title. And this is just really what it is, right? So Crawford is looking at it like, look, man, why would I go down and deal with Boots Ennis when I could fight tougher, more lucrative fights like Jermell, maybe Tim Tszyu, or even Canelo Alvarez? So, yeah, that's just it, man. I'm not discrediting Boots for all the Boots guys out there. I like Jaron Ennis, but I will acknowledge that he needs to do more, and that's just the current state of boxing today. So, yeah, Boots Ennis going to have to start banging on some doors. He's going to have to start calling people some names, and he's going to simply have to do more. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.